I'm just getting ready to swap some wheels and tyres around. Hopefully you guys have seen the Swamp Claw and green insert video, which is up on the channel. But I actually want to swap these tyres and the blue inserts onto these wheels, and then these wheels with the comp pins and the green inserts. So we're just having a little swap around. But I'm getting a lot of comments on the tunability or the lack of finesse that you get with one of these. So I just wanted to show you. So in that was a perfect example. I had cut, because I couldn't get the greens to begin with when they first come out, I followed the Crawler Canyon's advice and I cut my blues, which give me a really lovely soft bitey tyre. But now the greens are available, which are in that video with the Swamp Claws. I'm going to swap these over onto my the wheels that I use all the time. So the blues are going to go in the Injora Swamp Claws, and the greens may even get cut to make them a little bit softer, and I'm going to put those in the multi-terrain, the comp pins, which are super soft and very grippy. So this is one way you can do it. You can cut the top and the bottom and then leave the centre, or you can even stagger. You can do every other one of these centres as well if you really want to soften it up. But I just wanted to run some ideas past you guys. Let's say you hadn't cut your tops. You can use like pieces of green silicone, or you could cut little tubes of the your inserts that I'm sure you've got kicking about, and you could tune the foams like that. And another comment I was getting was somebody had bought these for a non-Endura comp pin or Swamp Claw and then said that they were too thin. But all you have to do is to cut your insert that came with your tyre, just cut a thin slice of it, just enough to take up the gap, and shim the tyre. So if you were running a much wider tyre than these are quite thin. If you were running a much wider tyre, you would simply just cut yourself a little donut and add it to the outside of the tyre, and now you've got a shimmed wall, which works really well. So these are just some ideas that I wanted to run at you guys. I know these aren't a one-size-fits-all. I do believe Injora, hopefully, will see the light and they will give us the other sizes. I would really like these in a 2.2 for my Bronx, which is just out of shot there. And I would like them to see them doing a wider version of this as well, so we don't have to shim the tyres up. But you know what it's like, guys. For ages, people were having to do cut and shuts, and now you don't, because you can just buy the correct tyre off the shelf. So this is where we're at for now, and I'm sure that they'll refine this design. There's obviously going to be those of you that use 3D printed inserts that are going to be like, well, why would I buy them? My 3D printed inserts are the best thing since sliced bread. And you know what? If that's you, then more power to you. I'm really pleased for you. You crack on using your 3D printed inserts. But I've got to be honest, I don't know of another solution that is this cheap. I've said this 100 times on the channel. It's not that long ago I lost my job, and I'm still trying to make ends meet, so every penny counts. That's it for this one, guys. There's a few ideas of how you can tune your silicone, Injora Silicone. I'm going to get these wheels switched over, and I'll see you all in the next one.